Welcome to the stream. What you see on the screen right now, if the stupid laptop will work right, the computer will work right, you see the motorcade getting ready to, well, it is going, history being made right now. We are a part of history. We are, we are actually a part of history right now. So, yeah, I'm going to turn the volume up on that. I'm going to mute out so you can see and hear. Headed to the Miami Federal Courthouse where he will self surrender to his indictment.
libertad, democracia, patria, hogar, familia, toda la peste.
You can see here, I had switched for a second, but this is President Courthouse in Miami. We are a part of history right now, everyone.
Hey, this is for video.
Miami.
Miami. Love Miami.
not going to be here.
He's unsure. He could.
If I need to move back over, I will. Did he leave?
No, he's right on the other
On
side.
the other side. But he's not going to be here.
He's unsure. He could.
If I need to move back over.
Here we have, well, I thought that was the one I had. Have global news, or just, they were right at the whatever, but yeah. I'm just wondering if President Trump is going to be coming in the ambulance, like a NATO thing. That's what I'm kind of wondering about. I don't know where my sound went. Hold on. You know me, I'm gonna try to catch every uh angle I can for y'all. But this does not have any, or yeah, I don't guess. Yeah, no sound. I don't like that. So let me see. What's that one? There's his motor. I'm just because it's like, wow. You know what I'm saying? This is history. In all actuality, this is history. 100% history. And we're a part of it. All right, so here, let me switch to this. I think maybe. Yeah. We're going to probably go back and forth. Yeah, this it's got sound or not. Come on now. This is into today. No, this is into today. I don't see the ambulance. Here we go, y'all.
Marlene.
Whoa. This is all exciting, y'all. I'm sorry, it is. I bet you he's gonna be in the. That didn't sound good. Come on now. Quit being a little. Go Trump! That's my president right there. So I just got a tweet that President Trump is inside the courthouse now. A protester said Trump is now inside the court. Secret Service has to scramble as a protester went on the blocked off street as Trump entered. Probably that lady that was holding up the sign that said Trump is a private part. I'm so mad I was ready to just knock her out for real. But yeah. So let's see here what we can find. And he is right now. There's no, uh, there's no cameras or anything like that allowed. So what we're going to do is we are going to just stroll the area outside here. Probably do a little bit of switch around from cameras on it, but switch around a little bit so y'all can see what all's going on outside of the courthouse. Earlier, for those of you who have not seen it yet, go back. It got pretty heated. I don't know what's going on here. I'm presuming a press conference, I guess, whatever. I mean, I really truly like President Trump. Places whenever he was our president. And so what if he has documents? What about all the other documents that Clinton's got? We'll get into that stuff here in a moment, but yeah, it just aggravates the purity hell out of me. Sound, man, it was driving me nuts. That looks like a real view of maybe. I don't know. Some media possible. Who knows? Mm-hmm. Helicopter view. And I'm sorry, I'm not. There's somebody in here with me. I'm not looking at the chat right now. I'm about 500 different like channels trying to like get us the best view and stuff. Bear with me a moment. Looks like the Independent's a little bit behind. Sorry, guys, but yeah, don't need to change. What happened? Let's check this guy out. Yes, Rio Express. Hold on. Oh, go off, the sidelines here and someone beside. Yeah, y'all know what I'm trying. That one, so that one is that's it right there. Mm-hmm.
No problem. And we have a good shot here. We're trying to line it up. Give me one moment.
I'm channels link in our thing in our chat here. Just don't like that whining sound of the, I guess, the helicopter or whatever. I don't know. I don't like that whining sound. But I'm appreciative of it for this coverage here. they were using a bullhorn earlier, and yeah, I thought it was baloney bishy in there, but it turned out it wasn't unless she's dyed her hair. So yeah, all right, let me get back over here to where we're at. Well, I can see if I can really actually to see, craziness happen, because that would freak me out probably a little bit. But I since I'm streaming it, I'd like to be able to see, what's up down there. You know what I'm saying? And I like it's this one guy. I don't know him. I've never watched him or whatever. He's Trump's tribulation in Miami, and that's exactly what it is. It's a freaking tribulation. It's nonsense. It's bullshit, and it's a bureaucracy of nonsense, is what it is. Um, you know, it embarrasses me to. It does. It embarrasses me that our country
Copy that. Yeah, I see they're
is good for real. That's a thing, y'all.
copy that. You can imagine they want it.
I'll probably go back and forth and then too. Oh, it's loud. I don't like that stuff, man. It's loud like that. Oh wow. Okay. Go back. Oh, that's pretty interesting. That one. No speaking there. This is associated agreement here.
Senior advisor to President Trump and Trump's communications director, Stephen Trump, are approaching. And Joe is going to be delivering weapons. So let's give them a warm.
Where's my sound at now? Hello? Alright, so we're gonna go back over here. Back over here.
Please keep the noise level down. Everybody, please keep the noise down until she's done to work.
No, they don't.
I'll remember that chapter of my life forever. We laughed.
So you think you know Wix, but do you really?
This is not our America. Thank you.
So what's happening now inside the court? Been arrested? Has he been fingerprinted? Has a mugshot been taken? Walk us through what's happening here now.
President, where he doesn't need to be given a mugshot. Obviously, he's not a flight risk. He's the leading candidate of the GOP at the moment. He is going through a process that has been coordinated with the Secret Service, and it will all be handled seamlessly.
Over here to WFLA JB.
In less than an hour, that fit in to what is going to be a jam-packed.
If I could get right, it'd be great.
Documents.
And John, but isn't the opposite true, that actually the difference between the United States and Cuba and Venezuela is that no one is above the law in the United States, not even a former president of the United States?
That's precisely
Okay, I don't want to hear that.
right. And so presumably the independent counsel who is investigating the president is using the same standard as the one being president. And so that's exactly right. And we should note
Oops. Dun, dun, dun. Well, I sure wish I had somebody here watching with me. It's all that matters. He's with me still, so he's a little bit better, but he's hurting. You know. He is. Yep. Let me see something here. I might can. Hold on. Let me see. I want to try to. Let me put y'all over here. Wow. Put y'all on that while I'm looking for something here real quick.
He's defiant.
He's defiant.
Thank you.
I'm going to take us back to earlier. The protests were getting heated. You hear him? Yeah, I mean, there was a lady earlier who was just like obscene. For real. I mean, I'm just saying, obscene with it. It was, yeah, horrible. All right, I think I found it. So hold on just 1 second here. So let's go over here to this. This tab, we're gonna go here to right here. I believe this is the one that's got it in it. Shoot, right there. Go back. You would think I know about this stuff here, but yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
And let's go right now to Local 10 News reporter Trent Kelly.
He's going to break down what's expected to happen in.
Yeah, that's right, guys. We're just a few hours away now from expected arrival here at the federal courthouse in downtown Miami. The former president expected to be fingerprinted behind closed either before or after his 3 p.m. appearance in front of a judge here. That exact timing will depend on Trump's arrival. Over the country and the world lining up here for blocks around the federal court. Everyone looking to take in historic and unprecedented event. The federal courthouse in downtown Miami. We love Trump!
This right here, the one holding the Trump indicted sign, she kicked it off earlier. I mean, I literally thought that the protests were going to start happening big time right there with the stuff she was saying. It was bad.
Protesters on both sides show up and sound off ahead of Donald Trump's arraignment this afternoon.
Miami indictment's a little hotter than New York, right? It's a little bit hotter.
The real former president touching down in South Florida yesterday. Today, he'll be appearing before a federal magistrate judge on the 13th floor of the downtown courthouse. Sources say Trump's fingerprint and a mugshot will be taken before he appears on a hiding classified documents at Mar-a-Lago.
As far as an indictment, it's a horrible thing.
Trump lashing out while campaigning and his fundraising emails called scam, but prosecutors allege Trump was allowed to keep the sensitive information, but did so anyway, storing them in a bathroom, a shower, and a ballroom.
It's very rare that you see an indictment with pictures in it, a speaking indictment in which the defendant himself is quoted in numerous parts of the indictment.
Federal and local law enforcement now at the ready, with Miami police preparing for possible protesters in case large crowds start to gather outside the courthouse.
We're going to be using a both significant decision. We'll be in the same room.
We have a lot of experience in protests.
Miami mayor and police chief expressing confidence on Monday, saying the city has experience handling large crowds like those seen in the summer of 2020. And we're told that only about 20 people, 20 members of the public, including media, will be allowed inside that federal courtroom as this arraignment takes place. Trump revealing yesterday on a radio show that he is planning to plead not guilty when he arrives here. Again, the former president expected to be arriving here at the federal courthouse in downtown Miami sometime over the next few hours ahead of the arraignment time. For now, that is the very latest live outside the federal courthouse in downtown Miami.
Automatically discover any asset in your environment. Depending on the asset, we retrieve all kinds of device-specific hardware information.
I'm going to take you back down to the federal Miami. Now, Joseph Ojo is standing by with that. Joseph.
And Calvin, this area of downtown has been locked down and secure for much of the day. We are at Northwest 3rd Street and 1st Avenue, where you can see a big presence of Miami police, local and federal law enforcement, all here increasing their presence around here. Even several roads have even been blocked off. And this is all because there are thousands that are expected to show their support for the former president as he faces a federal judge today. Federal and local law enforcement surrounding the federal courthouse in Miami Tuesday morning. Several streets blocked off in anticipation for the former president's arrival, as he is set to face a federal judge for alleged mishandling of classified.
Supporting Donald Trump because they are making injustice on him, because they're saying no one is above the law.
Outside of the courthouse, supporters gathering to stand with the former president. The city of Miami says 5,000 to 50,000 people could potentially rally outside. Our cameras capturing people showing before Trump is scheduled to appear in court.
Biden is innocent. Hillary Clinton. Oh, wait a minute. Mr. Donald Trump is danger. He's cutie. I don't think so.
Supporters of the former president tell us this arraignment is politically motivated and they want to see the president left alone.
I just see a two-tier justice system going on. I just want a fair trial. Let the people decide. The people are smart.
They're making them not to win the 2024 because they're scared that he's going to be the president next year.
But some, like Jack Kaplan, the lone anti-Trumper we spotted, took a few days off of work and traveled from Port St. Lucie to witness history. He says the former president broke the law and should face consequences.
You or I would be locked up if we committed these crimes and were convicted of it. So he's no different. He shouldn't be above the law. I mean, that's the bottom line.
And so at one point out here, there was a security scare, but the all clear has been given. We have seen more people, of those thousands that are expected here, more people starting to come, people from both sides actually joining here, whether they're supporting the president or against the president at this time. We've also seen many officers here with their long guns at this time, so certainly security top of mind here in downtown Miami. We're here at the federal courthouse in Local 10 News.
Okay. Joseph, it has been a busy morning in downtown.
This is what you would hope it would be. Peaceful demonstration.
So before we really get started on this next section here, I just wanted to I have a good signal, believe it or not. And I'm inside my house and I'm not using hotspot. I just think that the internet hates me, truly. No doubt about it. And I mean, I have more of a signal now than I do when I go outside it even. So I just wanted to tell you all who are coming in, thank you for coming in, and I appreciate you all. Now I'm going to be quiet for a few minutes or so, and we're just going to watch.
administration and a representation there of people at both.
Oh, shoot. Please hold. Let's see here. Where we at? So anyway, how is everyone today? Let me ask that first. How is everyone? I hope y'all are doing well. Hope everything is fine. It's just been me and Johnny Cash today hanging out, and well, it's been me. He's been sleeping. That's all he's doing here lately is sleeping. Poor baby. Last night I was holding him, and he his paw or his leg or something, I don't know, but I mean he got shot in his leg. So yeah, whoever did it to my baby's gonna pay. Here's another one. Well, I'm nervous, a little bit nervous about sharing the streams that are not national media news or whatever. So yeah, just bear with me here. Just watch a few more of these, and then I'll I guess discuss some things that are bothering me about this whole indictment. A lot of people don't, a lot of people don't like Trump. A lot of people do. I actually do like Trump. He's a businessman, first of all, and that's what really drew me. I mean, I'd always watch his shows anyway. I'm a business girl, you know what I'm saying? My mindset is more of business thoughts than anything, and yeah, it's just I like President Trump. I actually had the application and everything to be a part of his press stuff or whatever, but I was like, no, I backed out of it because I was like, no, it'd never work anyway. I mean, I probably could have. I probably would have been a damn good PR person for him. But, because you throw in my bouncer techniques and everything else, like, mess with my president, see what you get. But, anyway, trying to find this here. I know there was an object thrown earlier or something, so it was like an hour ago, so I'm on that. Give me 1 second.
As we are discussing the security situation, Yasmin, some new information about law enforcement investigating near the courthouse. What can you tell us?
Yeah. So I want to be clear here. Things are super fluid, right? And we were from one camera position to another because we were told that there was some sort of thing in the area we were standing, right? And this information is kind of trickling to us minute by minute. And so things may change, we know, right? And I saw the picture of this kind of suspicious device that we have seen. The picture's out there, putting it up, though. They're called in the bomb squad to investigate this suspicious device. We're being told this by police officers along with our own security officials on the ground as well. So, again, it is a suspicious device that was found near the area in which we were, in front of the courthouse. The bomb squad is being called in to sweep the area to investigate this suspicious device. as soon as that area is then cleared, we can then resume back in that area. From there, we can also talk about security presence overall that we have been seeing since I arrived here just until now. It's about almost 12 noon, right? We're about away from when the will voluntarily surrender himself to the courthouse behind me. You have been seeing an increased security presence. We saw about 50 to 100 Miami PD show up here. They walked through the center area courthouse behind me. Security presence overall has increased. We're hearing choppers as well. As I mentioned a little bit earlier, the street behind me where we are expecting the former president and his motorcade to show up is completely barricaded, awaiting his arrival, whether or not he's going to come building and give a wave as he did last time up in Manhattan or go through the underground area. That is still in question. I will tell you this, though. While we have the federal buildings in front of me, which you see, behind this courthouse are public buildings, right? Civilian buildings. So it's harder to kind of maintain security if, in fact, wanted to make a public appearance and or protesters are showing up more and more. Somewhat of a circus. Maybe we're looking at 50 to 75 people or so. Again, a lot of costume folks as well. Doesn't seem to be any sort of credits moment. But again, I think as the mayor just said, there's a presence here on the ground. I will mention this, though, Anna and Jose, is that there have been no barricades put in place. And we expected possibly after this latest device was discovered, maybe they would put barricades up. So far, we haven't anything like that erected. And for that arraignment, there were barricades in place, areas in which we could not physically cross, hear a police tape. Other than that, of course, we're still monitoring the security here on the ground and expecting more of that to show up along with the expected protester presence we may be seeing.
Lost in investment research. Introducing JP Morgan Personal Advice.
With Vroom, you can get model cars delivered straight to your driveway.
Look, I read about when Hillary got a subpoena and David Kendall deleted 33,000 emails. Are we allowed to do the same thing? Because they didn't get any clients to ask you those questions. You want to encourage them to ask those kind of questions so that they understand what their responsibilities are. But you want them to discuss that in an attorney environment. And I think that the precedent that Jack Smith is trying to set here is extraordinarily dangerous, because what we're trying to set here is if you ask a question to your attorney that the answer is no, then the government is going to try and pierce attorney-client privilege and question. It's very dangerous. It's very unconstitutional. It's not something that he should be doing or that anybody in DOJ should be doing. And any attorney who is actually clients who have received grand jury subpoenas will contact and know there's nothing criminal about that exchange. It should never have been discussed. You know, there is potentially a crime fraud exception argument for Evans saying when he was going to do the search. Just that piece in furtherance of when Walt Nada moved the boxes. That doesn't mean you get in all of these other attorney-client privilege communications. And I think that did irreparably taint the grand jury proceedings. And moreover, Judge Howell, when she rendered that to us the opportunity to appeal, ordinarily you have a couple of days to appeal before they hand over the notes and you go to the circuit and you try and stay it. She didn't wait. She immediately gave the notes over to the prosecutors, thereby mooting the appeal so that we wouldn't be allowed to go up. So that's something that I think that the trial judge is going to take a hard look at and really first and go back and say not properly disclosed.
Tim Parlatore, former attorney for Donald Trump. Thank you, Tim. Copy of indictment like I am here, sitting outside where there's cars honking behind me and a helicopter, so if it's a bit noisy, I apologize. But for those following along, on page 21 of your indictment, right, is the actual exchange between Trump and Trump Attorney 1, where Donald Trump, buddy, looking. I don't want anybody looking through my boxes. I really don't. I don't want you looking through my boxes. Says, well, what if it happens? We just don't respond at all. Them here, D. Well, look, isn't it better? There are no documents, and as summarized in the counsel, Trump suggested his attorney falsely represent the FBI and the grand jury that Trump did not have the subpoena. That is, according to Howell, why they were able to pierce this attorney-client for federal. He is also with us. And Scott, let's drill down on that. And in your mind, how crucial is the evidence provided by Trump former attorney Evan Corcoran in this indictment?
Well, that evidence is absolutely crucial. As much as it is about classified documents, the obstruction of they will attack the evidence stemming from Evan Corcoran's note. That said, memorandum to support her holding. There are why the attorney-client privilege was pierced here. And it does happen, but it only happens when there's clear evidence of an attempt to commit a crime. Attorney himself, look, the reason he made was scared.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it be better if we just didn't have any documents? Don't play ball. We just say no.
Don't like Donald, circus performer, and they don't like that he's hijacked their party, and many of them do not vote for him. They're voting for the Republican candidates on the ballot, but they won't vote for president, and so that is a legitimate fear among those circles in Republican. The last two elections, by 2.9 million to Hillary, 7 million to Joe Biden, only by the fluke of I think that would happen again. Previous commentator mentioned the midterm elections. Those were an embarrassment for the Republicans, who thought that they would do tremendously well, and they didn't, in large part because Trump-backed candidates in a lot of swing states crashed. Changed. He is not. The political professionals in the Republican Party who are looking at this going, here we go again, and it's not.
It's about the energy a candidate can generate on the ground. At the end of the day, let's face it, when it comes to the presidential elections, be it the Democrats versus the Republicans.
I'm going to put thing real quick. Hold on, not that. I will need that here in a moment. But this right here is when he left for Miami court appearance. It says. There he is. Our president. That's our president. No. Say president. I mean, I like President Trump, but what they're doing a moment or two, but yeah, that's just nonsense. Absolutely nonsense. Let me share this out. Oh, let's see here. What did I have next pulled up? I don't think I have anything else pulled up. I wish somebody was in here with me, though. I mean, yeah, where y'all at? Where's everybody at? Ain't nobody in here. Usually somebody's in here with me. Is it because it's Trump? What? I mean, I love y'all. I do. I love y'all. So, y'all always tell me to, always ask me where I'm at and stuff like that. And then when I do appear, where y'all at? Okay, we got that. We got that. I'm just thankful my freaking internet is working. Would have liked to have been there. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. I would have loved to have been there. One of these years, I'll make it to a protest, hopefully. If I live that long, but yeah. It will be great to actually be part of something that I'm passionate about, which is doing the right thing. And these people are not doing the right thing at all. At all. I guess they've calmed down now. Not too sure. Well, crap it all. His appearance isn't till 3, which will be 2 here. So, I mean, he's about to be the judge. So, yeah. He's about to be entering a plea. Here we go. I'm going to mute out for a moment.
Candidates, and maybe it starts a big lead for the former president who will have an event tonight at his golf club in Bedminster. That will be a fundraiser, and he will again speak to his faithful and his base that is sticking with him. There are some questions about this indictment and about the reasons why he had these documents. Why does he have the documents after he's asked to turn them all in? Why does he keep those documents? And the why part, we really don't have an answer to as of yet, and it's going to be fascinating to hear the Trump defense talk about all of that.
Yeah, I was puzzled by that too. Why was he so determined to hang on to some of these documents? I mean, you know, a letter from Kim Jong-un, which allegedly is among the trove of documents. You can understand that because he forged a personal relationship with him. It's something he probably wanted to keep. But if he wanted to put it in the library, that's where you negotiate with the archives and say, can we downgrade this so that it can be part of the library? You have to get inside his head to know that.
Yes. And we hope to. I'll have an interview on Monday, June 19th at Bedminster. That'll be pretty in-depth. It's still on track. We've triple confirmed it. So we'll be there Monday the 19th.
Well, we look forward to the answer to that. Here you go.
Here, Byron York still with us as well. As the former president has been going through procedures there, we are just getting word that he has an arraignment hearing in his classified documents case. That is House. It's the updates will sort of be far and few. Patients will be lacking for a little bit. Looks like things are happening on time there. Byron, a final thought for you as we're wrapping this hour.
Well, you know, I think one theory about why the former president did keep this stuff, there are two possible reasons. One is souvenirs. He really liked mementos. His office in New York's filled with them. And the letter would he was really he was taken with those letters. He read them to people in the Oval Office. He thought they were quite amusing. A second possibility is revenge. What we've or self-defense as well. What we've heard about the whole general thing and Iran, and those are just reports right now. But having a document from General Milley would be for the president, the accusation that the president, might have been thinking about invading Iran. So I think the president either had a personal or a political motive for keeping a number of these documents.
Yeah, the whole context of that battle plan for Iran was the former president to attack Iran. No, here's the document on the top of that document. Wasn't my idea. That idea was written up by somebody else. Britt, put a button on it here for us as we await the former president to come out and head back to the airport to travel back up to New Jersey.
Well, you've been talking about the political ramifications of this, but it's been discussed so far mostly in terms of how this affects the Republican primaries and former President Trump's chances of getting the nomination again. I think there's a widespread sense that while not hurt his chances of getting the Republican nomination, I think if we look reasonably at a general election situation, that are altogether. You know, as has been noted, President Trump certainly does motivate a significant segment of the Republican, but a significant plurality enough to win a lot of primaries. But I think motivates about 100% of the Democratic base, and not in a good way for him. So is it possibly a scenario in which people who went out and voted for Joe Biden, with all of his to be president in 2020 to avoid Donald Trump, are going to come back four years later after all this happened, after January 6th, after the attempts to overturn the election and all against him, and vote for him now? Maybe there are a few, but I don't think there are very many. And I think his general election chances are harmed by all these prosecutions, whether they are fair or not.
Getting another update here. The Trump arraignment hearing has officially begun in this classified documents case. And a little bit of color from the courtroom. Former president is currently is confirmed now with his counsel sitting next to him. The prosecutors are in their place and Jack in the front row. Get it. A final thought from you, Jonathan Turley.
You know, one of the things that I'd be looking for is also whether the judge, former president, public comments. He's planning a rally tonight, which is not what you normally see from has been arraigned. And this is going to raise one of the most difficult questions in this case. To what extent does a feel comfortable telling a candidate for president you're not allowed to talk about a case when the case? I mean, Trump is clearly going to run on this case. The view of a weaponized criminal justice system. Usually defendants are gag orders, but this is not your usual defendant. So it's not clear if the court's going to touch on that subject or ask for more briefing.
Well, I think it's in true Trump fashion. See that tonight in the 8 o'clock hour here on Fox News. Thank you all for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thanks for joining you. Heck of a couple hours here, John. Great to be with you. I'm Sandra.
I'm John Roberts. The story with Martha picks it up from here. Martha?
It's good to be with you guys earlier today, and good afternoon, everybody. I'm Martha McCallum. So breaking right now as history unfolds today, the first ever former American president has now been charged with federal crimes and is being arraigned. Former President Trump faces 37 counts of handling of classified documents after he left office that he illegally is the charge. Most of those charges, espionage charges, are among them as well. Andy McCarthy, former FBI agent Nicole Parker, join us as well, and Juan Williams, all following along as we watch this play out in real time, live this afternoon as we wait for the president to finish and to come out. Correspondent Mark Meredith outside the courthouse in Miami. Hello there. Hi, Mark.
Martha, hello to you. The story at this hour is two variants. One, what's happening inside the courtroom. You got the former president of the United States sitting with his legal team, and across the aisle you have the special counsel in the Justice Department ready to begin this long and lengthy process following the indictment this week that shows the former president will face 37 different felonies as a result of allegedly holding on to these classified documents and not turning government as they were seeking. Happening outside the federal courthouse here in Miami, a very different story. You've got a musical where you have both Trump supporters and Trump critics out here ready to make their opinions very well known. We have seen the House for the last few hours, almost like a Trump parade, if you will, waving flags, Trump 2024 for the former president. The spokesperson for the former president came out going into the courthouse to kind of give an update. She said that he is feeling defiant. These charges, say just a few moments ago.
Today is not about President Donald J. Trump, who is defiant. It is not about the 2024 election. It is a action of the long-standing principles that have set this country for so long.
And that is likely a message that Trump is going to echo a little bit later on tonight. He's not going to be staying in Florida very long. After this proceeding wraps up, him to head actually out to the airport, Jersey. It looks like they're kind of flagging. There's somebody coming out. Looks like, okay, so what we're seeing right now is people run out of the courthouse. Likely these are the kind of gather what was going on. People are running. This is the marathon that happens of a federal hearing. These people were inside the courtroom that can give us those details because, as you know, Martha, there are no cameras are allowed. No, so it's just we then get the information firsthand. So the people that are running, we get some preliminary as to what's been happening. We should have it for you here, Martha.
There are no cameras inside, so reporters are in there out with their reflections, thoughts about what they're seeing in there. We do has pled not guilty as expected. That happened just moments ago. With that, let's bring in our panel. Andy McCarthy, former federal prosecutor and Fox News contributor. Nicole Park, now former FBI special agent with over 12 years of experience, after she says that it became politically weaponized. And Juan Williams, Fox News senior political analyst. Great to have all of you with you. Your reaction to what we've seen so far, and a huge crowd, mostly, it looks to my eye, mostly Trump supporters out there. I saw a couple of lock him up signs, but most of them seem to be waving. Your thoughts?
I am from Miami. I was an FBI agent here in the Southern District. I was at the courthouse yesterday doing some work with Fox, and this is a historical day in the history of the states. You know, the standard procedures as an FBI agent when we bring someone in is that you're going to first take them to the U.S. Marshals for processing. That's probably what President Trump did. He was moved in then to the courtroom, and under Judge Goodman's jurisdiction, the proceedings took place. The initial appearance, went along with the arraignment. They likely waived the formal reading of the indictment. He had counsel present. He entered a plea of not guilty, and at that demanded what we call demand trial by jury, and he has the right to a speedy trial, which is within 70 days of his initial appearance, and every order. 14 days, he will begin receiving discovery from the federal on him. You know, they like to in advance, and
So I might just go right on the third a little bit. We'll get a little bit of the air shot.
Ways to because President Trump has pled not guilty. So that means that he will be, I guess, exiting the courthouse soon, presumably. So We're just gonna see here. I'm gonna get out though.
You're yelling at me to get on as soon as I get to the car. 2 seconds. It does matter. I communicate with them. That's why I get back here. That's on them, not on you. That's on them, not on you. What they want you to do. I got you. I'm just giving it a drink. Let's walk. There's nothing here. It's gone. So just making sure my mic is on. Just saw him briefly running his
Okay, so I had to refresh my screen for a moment, but hold on a second. I'm gonna share the screen here with you. People are cracking me up. And in case you are wondering if what you hear is Biden is a PD, a petty person, exactly. I mean, it is what it is. Call them out, and they should. I don't think it's right at all what they've done to President. Entrances were, yeah. So here we're back again with the helicopter flight or the aerial view. I was really pleased. Hey, Billy, where have you been? I have been streaming all morning. Where have you been? I know, it's just been me and Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash not doing good at all. But yeah. Where y'all been? And I actually scheduled this one. I'm trying to. He pled not guilty. I didn't expect him to do anything less than that. You know what I'm saying? Earlier, whenever I caught him, girl caught him going to the courthouse, got him walking by and stopping and being friendly. Yeah, I've been on this thing this morning and today. And I was joking about calling into work this morning. All right, let's see here. I don't know which one I want to pick. Real view of it going right there, but people are so touchy these days. You're scared to do anything. Call some pro. It was like wow. It was a wow moment. You had to go back and watch the first stream I did. Well, I just getting ready this morning. Happy nap. Yeah, it's a very big miscarriage of justice. I finally broke down and read the indictment sometime last night, this morning, and I was not happy about it at all. Lord. I know that feeling though. I mean, this is big. I mean, this is big. I even put my little dress on. I was gonna have to go outside and stream because you know how my does and things like that. Yeah, but praise Jesus, I have full bars right now. I do. I have full bars. So that is going itself. Our Johnny Cash ain't doing good. I got to give him some medicine. I hate giving him anything that scares me because I'm scared that he's gonna. I'm scared he's gonna die on me or something. You know what I'm saying? What in the heck is going on? I don't need that. I wish I was in Miami right now, for real. It would be pretty cool. But of course, it wouldn't take but somebody to say something loud, like that one that was holding up that sign, Trump indicted, and then saying Trump is a private part. Oh, I was mad about that. Okay, hold on a second. All these are where he's headed to court. I don't want that one. I want him leaving the court. Because he's supposed to give a talk or something. Other than your anxiety, are you doing okay? Oh, excuse. Who will save your soul? CNN's done a good job. Let's do in his role he played in The Boys on the Tracks, Kevin Hines or Kevin Henry and Don Ives. Let's talk about them that needs to be added because that was a murder cover up. I mean, there's been so much bloodshed from the 1983 death of Kevin and Don, the boys on tracks in Mena, Arkansas. It is unreal. My family asked me not to cover it. Crazy. Back a little bit, but man, this right here, this indictment, just who cares if he's got a document? Hillary had laptops. Didn't have boxes, she had laptops. Let's see here. Where did my thingy go? I need me and this laptop gonna fight. All right, there's where he will come out at, I believe. So I've got two here I'm going to be going back and forth on. I'm wondering where all the people are, but you know what? It's probably protesters who took off the work and supporters of just as their jobs. There's now I'll go back and show you what I witnessed earlier. I showed one a little bit ago on here, but it was not the one I wanted to see. I heard some noise. I was like, "Is that him?" Yeah, it was pretty wild earlier. Got pretty heated. Pretty heated. Yeah, I watched him when he left the golf club. I watched him leave there and everything. Johnny, baby. Oh goodness. I know. To clean up my house. My daughter and my grandchild will be, and my son-in-law here Sunday to bring me them Kit Kats. He should be getting ready to. I mean, he should be because I mean, it doesn't take long in a federal system to. It doesn't. It doesn't take long at all. I'm okay. I mean, I'm okay. I think for real. Goes. but he ain't doing good at all. He's not. He's not doing good at all. He needs more prayers than I do. And you're welcome. I mean, that's what I mean, check on me. You do, and I appreciate it. We hit 277 was the count when I seen it. I tell you what, I don't see how shit to go through though, for real. It's just some. They want to protest something. Why don't they protest about all these people that's lost their lives from the 80s prior to that? That's just unreal. You know, I get fired up, Holly. I mean, I'll get fired up and raise 9 kinds of 45 hills. And won't be doing nothing but seeking justice. I mean, plain and simple, it's just, it is what it is there. And I tell you what, I've seen more content creators, I believe, channel streaming than yeah, I mean, I can either download it on my phone or I can download it on the laptop. Where I've got my laptop sitting right now, it's pretty cool where it's sitting at right now. I mean, I got full bars. I'm inside, so I kind of went go a little bit, but I didn't. You know, it wasn't nothing with y'all or anything. It was just life, for real. Yeah. You know, when you get hit with everything and I do everything at once, it's kind of hard not to be worried. Mary Princess is locking him up. Lock yourself up, woman, whoever you are. That makes me so mad. I love my president. I do. And like I said, I mean, I actually could have applied. I got the application and everything to do his PR work. I said, no, I'm good. I got scared. I did. I got scared. I rooted for it. I didn't get to vote, but I did root for everything else. I had not got I had got my voting rights reinstated. I just had not got voter registration card. So we need to be on the look for an ambulance, because that ambulance, yeah, that's what I swear to God, that's what he come to court in, was that ambulance. I would. In all actuality, I would. I'm trying to find us another thing here. We're off in the 54 field right now because he's going to be coming out soon. Who knows that? New song the other or last weekend or something called Favorites Tootsie, whatever. I like that. I really like that song. Really, really like it. Trump's hearing to take place at Miami courthouse following an okay, that's the old one, but let's see here. That's not it. Banana. Okay, that one. Oh, there's the same one. The Global News earlier, they were taking and a helicopter stream going. So I'm telling you right now, that little concrete thing they're standing there by, to come in and out. I know from experience. Did you ever think anything like this would go down in? I never did in my life. Oh, well, I got something in there. Okay, Dolly, I'm not going nowhere. I this is too important right here. This is something I'll be able to tell my, and they won't ever believe it. So. Okay, here we go. I'm going out because it looks like it's probably going to get pretty heated again in this commute out. And yeah. Lost my screen. I don't need them people.
Don't come to my way, please.
Guys, step back. Give us some room. Give us some room.
I'm sitting here clapping and everything else to my president, and y'all can't even hear me. I have me muted. Hi, Jeff. How are you? To the school. Dolly, you missed it, my friend. You missed it. Missed it. We love America. We love the Constitution. And we love Donald Trump. I know they ain't gonna get over just one person now. I know they fixing to have 9 co break out. I'm here. Yeah, that guy they just arrested, he was dressed appropriately. Right there. Look, Dolly. Woo! Woo! welcome, boys. But I'm glad to hear that. Now I'm gonna switch over here real quick, maybe, possibly. Right here, whenever he was leaving, right here. I'm proud of him right now. A criminal in the American society, let me tell you. I didn't think that was all coming from there, but it was. How many more arrests do you think we're going to get? I say we got to get for that one girl that had that banner that said Trump is a D, a private part. Ooh. Trump. Well, they fixing to shout. Y'all already know it. Oh. Y'all already know. That's right. They ain't racist. We ain't racist.
We are killing the communist brother. We escaped communism 64 years ago. And we were put in the paradigm to die in the name of Jesus. And we were dying. We were killed.
That bullshit Betty can't do like that.
This is not about political party anymore. This is about everyone and the good has to go. This is not about political party. We know we have a democratic government. We fight for America. We fight for the perfect government. We fight for all the things.
Yeah, there's some kind of bullshit on there. That's fine. You can use anything of mine that you need, Dolly. Anything that you need, my friend, use it. Anything you need. Laptop's going.
Hold on. You come with me. I gotta escort you. Peter, you going over there? No, you saw the person. You hurt me. You might.
Exactly. Oh, Trump's not. He's not going to lay down quietly, and I wouldn't expect him to. This is an aerial view of them leaving. Him's going bye-bye. Too, because I'm always saying I'm going to jump in my airplane or my helicopter. Sure, you're wanting to go ahead and come over now, or wait minutes until we get done with this? Let me get you a link. Hold on a second, though, Dolly. Let's see here, because they said they need it clear. So I'm guessing that they need it clear. Probably is going to be because of right here. Yeah, because they're saying stay where you are. Hold on a second, Dolly, and we'll do it. I didn't sit here and picked all my nails off, my real nails. Here they come, Dolly Bear. Yeah, I have to say, I used to feel bad because I know, man, I actually, I got some kind of theory about me now, for real. Here he comes, y'all. Here him comes again. Y'all know Johnny Cash don't feel good either. He's just sitting back here laying on this pillow. My baby. Here they come. History, y'all. We have just become a part of history. We are a part of this. Every journalist, every news person that is streaming this and is covering this is making history right now. And I've got cold chills. Woo! We did it. He has cleared the intersection there. I mean, I'm very, very, I mean, for real. Very, very proud. Another thing common now, besides business skills, we both criminals. got going on here? Come on now. There's our president.
And Father, we thank you that you've given us President Trump to stand against the wave that's coming against our nation. Communism will not come to our shores. Father, we thank you that you've anointed time in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Padre, vengo ante ti a pedirte por este varón, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, bendito tú eres, Padre, creador del universo. Pido que unjas a este hombre con toda fortaleza, disipando toda tiniebla, todo disipador que este se haya levantado en contra de él. Dale en sus manos, dale firmeza en su cuerpo. En el nombre de Jesús lo declaramos libre de toda maldición. Amén. Amén. Amén.
Thank you very much.
Yes, coming right back.
Proceedings for Trump.
Talia.
Yes, let's go.
Mr. President.
Thank you very much.
Talia, how are you, Mr. President?
Go back. Come on. Hi,
Mr. President. Love you, President.
How are you, my friend? I'm good. Are you okay? I'm with you.
Ready? Are you ready? Food, everyone. Thank you very much, darling. You take care of yourself. Jorge, where's Jorge? Let's get a picture. Come on. Guy, great champ. Just don't fight him.
On this way, sir.
Justin?
Thank you.
It's President Trump's birthday too.
What a great group. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, President. Happy birthday to you.
We're celebrating it today because he said some birthday.
Thank you, everybody. That was great. Really nice.
Thank you, President Trump.
I think it's going great. I think it's a rigged deal here. We have a rigged country. We have a country that's corrupt. We have a country that's got nothing problems. We're a nation in decline, and then they do this. See where the people are. We love the people, and you see where they are. You see the crowds. and everything else. A country that is in decline like never before, and we can't let it happen. I'm going to make a little speech tonight in Bedminster, and I hope you're going to be there. Can you start tomorrow? I hope you're going to be there.
I'll be there.
You can come too if you want, okay? Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Country of which you open your eyes.
Oh, I love that. Thank you very much.
God bless.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody.
It was low at first. Give it a second, Dolly. I've got all of mine turned all the way up, so he's leaving again. Now I gotta get back in the airplane. Hold on. Yeah, it's a busy day today. I done told everybody. I said, don't y'all come around me or nothing. I was like, cause that's what I told them too. I said I am busy all day. I was like, it's a big day. No, I have perfect bars, like perfect, and I think it's the other ones that's messing up, not ours.
Oh God, I hate that shit.
Oh God, I hate. I love them. Yeah. Now it's not for real. It's I think it's the other channels that are streaming it. So. All right. So he is leaving there. I've already got another one queued up to go for. Yeah. They got some crappy service down there in Florida. Anyway. I wonder where that guy got arrested while ago. I might find out about that. You know what, Dolly? Hold on. Let me mute myself, and we'll see if that'll help. Okay? Woo! He gonna be able to hear me all the way from Missouri.
defendant, you can tell that he is, this is not a person who's put in a situation in which he is not in control all that often. And to be a guest of the state, to be not have his personal freedom for even that period of time, where he has to sit and wait for reporters and members of the public to file in, to be told to stand by a judge and when to sit by a judge, is not a situation in which he finds himself comfortable. And he expressed that physically in the course of the hearing. On the way out, again, not making eye contact with anybody else in the room, turning towards the prosecution out of the room for the duration of the time that he was in the room. Among the prosecutors, a much lighter atmosphere at the end of the hearing. Counsel coming up, kind of slapping another prosecutor on the back, throwing his arm to the room together. So kind of a having, again, now discomfort that Donald Trump, while in the room on control of, in this case, federal marshals and protecting him, but also keeping city in that hearing room. Lester?
Garrett, did Mr. Trump have any family members accompanying him?
No one, Lester. Likewise, in the New York hearing, no family members, no personal aides, no political aides, and in this case, not even Boris Epstein, who's kind of been a legal consigliere but didn't speak in the New York case. In this case, it was only the two federal attorneys, Todd Blanche, who attested to the judge that they'll be Mr. Trump's attorneys for appellate purposes going forward. They and the protective detail that accompanies Mr. Trump everywhere as a former president, the only people joining him in the courtroom today.
All right. Garrett, thanks. Let's go to Gabe Gutierrez. Gabe was also in the courthouse for the first of this hearing and arraignment. What were some of the things that stuck out to you, Gabe?
Well, Lester, some of the things that Garrett mentioned, just how it was to see the former president of the United States in a crowd and staying silent. Now, this hearing was different, according to the people who were in the room for the entire arraignment. The former president is different from the first court appearance from the first arraignment months ago, where he did. Also different, Lester, is we're just starting to see these sketches from inside the courtroom. Remember, this is different from Manhattan, where a judge did allow some those still images, and we did not see that here. And if you can see, as we're looking at that sketch, I can tell you that was what I had described earlier. The far left up, that was Walt Nauda's attorney, and second from the left right there is Walt Nauda, and Todd Blanche, former President Trump's attorney, there in the middle, then the former president, obviously, and then Chris Kise to the far right. That is how the laid out. Behind that is where members of the media, including Garrett and some of our other colleagues, flow room, watching the attention of the world, really looking at this federal courthouse in Miami is just incredible. President who grew up in Miami, seeing the former president now in Cafe Versace, have been a landmark here. Incredible to see. I was there during the 2016 election in the hours the president was there was a celebration there, so it's frankly no surprise he would head there before heading back to New Jersey. Also striking, and I believe Laura, my colleague mentioned it, to see Walt Nauda there with the former president.
my mind as we watch these extraordinary scenes unfold is the word somber. This is yet another somber day for this country. A former president has now been indicted on federal charges. It will undoubtedly deepen in this country, make the election cycle.
There is no sound on this right here. We'll click moment. I just wanted to get the coverage of him getting to the airport and stuff. So I'm going to mute out just in case they do say something. As y'all can see there, he just turned off and it's going in, I believe. I apologize. I do. I apologize. It looks like there is where he just turned off the interstate. Dolly, are you still here? Y'all still here? After he gets loaded on the plane, after he gets on this plane or whatever, I have another one that is posted up with a view to, see it take off. The links that I've been sharing in the chat are the ones coverage I've got some stuff off of, not really got off of or whatever. Yeah. Was muted out. The guy, the footage I'm showing right now his name's Roland Martin. He had some great shots. I mean, some great shots throughout the whole day. This is the Trump plane right there. There's Trump getting ready to get on there. Dear Heavenly Father, I pray that you put your arms around this plane. You get our president safe to where he's going. You just keep your arms around him. He's the best thing that's ever happened to this country, I feel. I just pray that you protect him. In Jesus' name, amen. And touching who has covered this case today, this moment of history. Yes. Woo! But Trump, Godspeed. I'd have a whole heart attack if something happened to him right now. I'm not even lying. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Hold on one second. I'm trying to get this one shot on my, if I can possibly. I'm gonna try it anyway. I'm getting a screen. I got a good portion of it anyway, but my stupid phone messed up at the end. So give me 1 second and I'll be right back in there. Oops. Oops. Go back just a little bit. This stupid thing. Oh man. Yeah, just 1 second, Dolly. Well, there might be more than a few screenshots of the plane taking off, but yeah. In the sky. It's not that hard to do, phone. Okay. No, go back. This has not been good at all. Hold on. Hopefully it'll pick on up and do right like it's supposed to. Okay, here I go. So, are you still here, Dolly? Hello? Good. It did it. I got the screen to record where, yeah, I'll have to upload it. But yeah, I got screen records of it going up in the sky and stuff. So from beginning to end of the day, I've been on this thing. I might make a good journalist somehow or another after all. somehow or another. Jolly Bear! Is anybody out there? Can anybody hear me? Hello? Hello? Dolly! Now my phone wants to be stupid and act up, so. Oh, Lord. Dolly, are you here? Mm-hmm. 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 Hello? Is anybody out there? Just let me know if y'all are here or whatever. I'm just finishing up these photos of the flight taking off. And then once I get them done, I can take and show them to y'all. So, yeah. Today has definitely, indeed, you know, uh, I think it's redonkulous how they have done President Trump. Redonkulous. No ifs and buts about it. Just disrespectful. I mean, they raised such Cain. And now I know why they raised such Cain and headaches and everything else, because they are doing the same thing. Huh? What? That just scared the fire out of me, y'all. I was like, what? No. I think that's the right one. Tell me, what does it look like in heaven? All right, well, I'm going to jump over here for a little while. I'm going to find out what time conference is, or what time he's going to do his conference tonight or whatever, and I'll live stream that too as well. Again, I want to give a shout out to Nerdy Addict. I am Miss Siva. I want to give a shout out to the new Ellen Martin. Let's see, there was another one in there too. Yeah, and this conversation is not done by no means with President Trump. That indictment was a waste of trees and a waste of air, to be honest, because I'm going to say this and then I'll pick up on it later. Until they do something for Kevin Ives and Don Henry, the two boys who were killed on the tracks back in 1983 in Mena, Arkansas, y'all leave President Trump the hell alone. Y'all just mad because y'all can't be like him. Love y'all. Much love and respect. Talk to y'all later.